Welcome to Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's, the investigative journalism program, or IJP, where I ask the question, whatever happened to the pizza at McDonald's? A proud part of the Pizza Plea Network. I'm your host, Brian Thompson. Before we begin today's explosive episode, I must provide an update on a past thread of this investigation. Weeks ago, I learned of the existence of the United States Pizza Museum in Chicago, Illinois. As they do not have a listed phone number, I attempted to deputize workers at the LensCrafters and Victoria's Secret stores in the same shopping center as the Pizza Museum to look through the windows and tell me if they could spot any exhibits related to McDonald's pizza. This attempt was unsuccessful. However, the United States Pizza Museum's Twitter account sent me a message stating that they do indeed feature McDonald's pizza artifacts. I requested an on-the-record conversation with a representative of the museum to elaborate on this claim, but received no response. As the United States Pizza Museum is in close proximity to the McDonald's worldwide headquarters, I assumed the worst. But, in a shocking turn of events, I received a follow-up message from the museum's Twitter account containing a photograph of their McDonald's pizza display. Furthermore, a brave listener risked life and limb to visit said museum and confirmed the photograph's authenticity. I would still prefer an on-the-record conversation with the representative, as I have several questions about this display. For example, did any of their artifacts arrive in the mail bent? But I will not look a proverbial gift horse in its figurative mouth. If you would like to see this display, you may do so on our Instagram page at Pizza at McD's. Or, better yet, you may visit this museum in person and perhaps also enjoy the nearby services of LensCrafters or Victoria's Secret. Now, on with today's program. As previously mentioned on this show, McDonald's used to serve pizza, and now they no longer do. However, it is well known that McDonald's menu items vary widely from region to region. I have looked into whether pizza is still available on their menu outside the Western world. Many months ago, I received a tip that the famous United States Army deserter Bo Bergdahl may have left his post in Afghanistan in search of a McDonald's that still serves pizza. This was the focus of Season 2 of this program, but I quickly dropped that thread of investigation as many listeners said it was very boring and not nearly as good as Season 1. Even still, I did learn of a menu item available in India, the Pizza McPuff. This is a samosa-like snack filled with pizza sauce and cheese. It is not pizza, but it is fairly close. And until this week, I believed it was the closest anyone could get to trying original recipe McDonald's pizza. As a side note, I am aware that there is a McDonald's in Orlando, Florida that serves pizza, but this is a novelty McDonald's that also has a pasta bar. Plus, its pizza is not original recipe, but is instead baked in a brick oven. As such, I consider this McDonald's pizza to be non-canon. That said, it seems there is another international McDonald's menu item of interest that has slipped my attention, the Pizza Roto.
You try your best, but it's hard to get things right. Make it happen right.
Oggi è ancora più facile farlo sorridere. Nell'Happy Meal c'è il nuovo Pizzarotto, con pasta cotta al forno.
That is a television commercial from the year 2013, in which a young soccer player whose team loses a match gets revenge on his victorious rivals by enjoying a McDonald's Happy Meal, which includes an item called the Pizza Roto. Available in the nation of Italy, birthplace of pizza, the Pizza Roto is a type of calzone, that is, a pizza crust folded over to form a pocket and filled with tomato sauce and mozzarella cheese. You are probably saying to yourself, pardon my confrontational tone, but a calzone and a pizza are not the same thing. Well, I forgive your tone, and I agree with your assertion. However, it is well known among pizza aficionados that a common method of eating a traditional slice of pizza is to fold it in half, thus forming a kind of unsealed pocket. This is especially effective for large, thin slices of New York-style pizza. I am aware that this technique is nearly unheard of in the consumption of Chicago-style pizza, but no one would argue against the fact that Chicago-style pizza is less of a pizza and more of a tomato-based birthday cake. Indeed, Were one to retrieve a pizzarotto from an Italian child and carefully slice around its crust in a 90-degree arc, one would theoretically be able to flatten the item into a rough circle shape, thus approximating the appearance of a traditional pizza. This is interesting for one simple reason. Longtime listeners will know that one of the excuses offered by McDonald's for ending their pizza program was that pizzas took too long to make. As noted previously, this claim is absurd on its face, as certain chains with vastly inferior resources to McDonald's are able to deliver pizza that is both hot and ready. But the existence of the pizzarotto provides another figurative bullet of argument in the metaphorical gun of disagreement with McDonald's assertion. If pizza takes too long to make, how is it that making a pizza, then folding it over and sealing it into an airtight pocket meets the expediency standards of McDonald's Italy? Something just does not add up. So, for answers, I went directly to the source. However, since I believe it is highly likely that McDonald's corporate has installed voice recognition software on their phone system, possibly with the help of DARPA, I can no longer contact them as myself. Luckily, as an accomplished investigative journalist, I am a master of disguise.
Thank you for calling McDonald's. Please hold, and I'll connect you to the next available agent. Thank you for calling McDonald's. How can I help you?
Hello, my name is Larry Truck, and I just wanted to ask you a question about a menu item.
Okay, Larry, I'd be happy to help you.
All right, well, I'm a truck driver, and I was driving my truck overseas over there in Italy, and I pulled my truck through a drive-through, and I saw on the menu at that McDonald's in Italy there was a calzone-like item called a pizzarotto. Are you familiar with this?
No, sir.
Well, it's like you know what a calzone is, like, right? It's like a pizza folded in half and sort of made into a pocket.
Oh, I'm familiar with the calzone, yes, sir.
Okay, well, in Italy, at McDonald's, there's an item called a pizzarotto, and of course I ordered it because I love pizza. I remember when McDonald's used to serve pizza in the United States. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, this is something a little bit similar. It had everything you might want on a pizza inside this pocket. It had, tomato sauce and mozzarella cheese and stuff, and so I was just wondering if that might be something y'all could bring over here to the United States.
Well, that'd be a good suggestion. I haven't heard anything about that so far, but I'd be happy to take down your name and mailing address and let them know that you called regarding that. It does sound scrumptious, too. It was really good, huh, Larry?
Yeah, it was very good. It tasted just like a pizza, like I said, folded over and made into a pocket.
And how did they spell that? P-I-Z-Z-A-R-O-T-O?
That's P, as in pizza, I-Z-Z-A-R-O, 2 T's, and finally an O.
Okay. So just add a T in there, Larry. Go ahead and spell your first and last name for me, please.
My name is Larry Truck, L-A-R-R-I-E, Truck, T-R-U-C-K.
Oh, that's different. I like that.
Excuse me?
And Larry, what's your mailing address, please?
I'm sorry, what did you mean by that? What's different?
The spelling of your name, I've never seen it, L-A-R-R-I-E. That's really nice. I like that.
Oh, really? Oh, you're the first person who ever said that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what was your next question?
So you find that as a familiar spelling?
Well, just nobody's ever brought it up as being...
People spell their name that way?
I guess I don't know any other Larrys.
I know plenty. What's your mailing address, Larry?
Oh, all right, it's... Seven.
Perfect. And do you have an active email address I can share, Larry?
I do. It's Larry, L-A-R-R-I-E. Now that I look at it, it does look a little strange.
It looks nice. I like that.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. L-A-R-R-I-E truck, T-R-U-C-K, at truck.com.
Perfect. And what's your telephone number, please?
28.
Awesome. And when's a good time to reach you at that number if needed, Larry?
Oh, just about any time. If I'm driving my truck, it'll go straight to voicemail, but I'll always call you back.
Okay, we'll leave a detailed message in you, okay?
All right.
I certainly appreciate your suggestion today. It really sounds great, and I'll be more than happy to share it, Larry.
Thank you. Now, can you tell me if you know how likely it might be that McDonald's could serve something like that? Because I know when they stopped serving pizza, which, if I'm correct, was in the early to mid-1990s, they said it took too long to make.
And you know what? I'm in Illinois, and a lot of times I go into like a Subway, and they make pizzas right there in your face within minutes.
I know, they make it right there in your face.
I can't say that.
And there's another place called,
Yeah.
I don't know, there's a little mom and pop here called Little Caesars, and they make it hot and ready. So this explanation has just never made no sense to me.
So there may be new technology that allows you to do the pizza faster than what we had capable in the 90s.
I see.
So I believe it's a good suggestion. I'm not the ruler, of course. No, I'm not. I'm just the messenger. So I'll definitely share it. And, if you get an email and a letter or a phone call saying, hey, Larry, you can look forward to seeing a piece of something, that would be great. I'd be looking forward to it as well. But I definitely don't have a definite answer at this point as to if this is something that they are interested in doing or are capable of doing here in the near future.
I understand. Well, I appreciate your candor on this matter.
Anytime, Larry. Thank you for taking the time to give us a call here at McDonald's, sir. As I disconnect to share your important feedback, we do offer a brief survey as to how I handled your call. If you'd like to take that survey, please hold the line. And thanks again for calling, Larry. You have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you for participating in our customer satisfaction survey. Please answer the following questions on how well you think your call was handled today. We will be using a 5-point scale, with 5 being excellent and 1 being poor. Please say or use your touch-tone phone to enter any number between 5 and 1, which best describes your response. Again, 5 is excellent and 1 is poor.
5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5.
Today's episode of Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's is brought to you by Loot Crate. Remember when you would give Loot Crate money and they would send you loot in a crate? Perhaps you have forgotten how pleasing this arrangement was. Well, Loot Crate is still filling crate with loot. And if you have the extra money, there are worse things you could spend it on. You do not know what loot will be in your crate, but this is part of the fun. Loot Crate, still in business. Thank you for listening to Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's, a proud part of the Pizza Plea Network. Do you know what happened to pizza at McDonald's? Do you remember it? Please send all correspondence to pizzaatmcdonalds@gmail.com. Visit our attractive website at www.pizzaatmcdonalds.com. You will also find links to our Twitter and Instagram pages, as well as to our Teespring store, where you may purchase quality Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's merchandise. To provide financial support, visit patreon.com/pizzaatmcd's. Or, to make a one-time donation, use our PayPal email address, pizzaatmcdonalds@gmail.com. I'm Brian Thompson.